A very good day to you and welcome to this week's edition of our weekly news roundup on Africa Today News New York. My name is Favor Aham and these are the top stories that made talking points for us in the week that just ended. We began the week on Monday where we brought you reports that the Lagos State High Court sentenced Mr. Drambi Vandi, the suspended police officer who shot dead a Lagos-based lawyer, Bolanle Rahim, to death by hanging. The judge, Bironke Harrison, found the police officer guilty of murder. On the same day, we reported that the government of the United States formally declared that the military in Niger Republic had staged a coup, consequently cutting off more than $500 million, an equivalent of £407 million in aid from the West African country. Still on Monday, we reported that Nigeria's former head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, came out to debunk the rumors making the rounds that he died on Monday, saying that he was not in a hurry to return to his maker. We move on to Tuesday, where we reported that Dr. Dele Alake, who is Nigeria's Minister of Solid Minerals Development, declared that governors in the country do not have the constitutional powers to ban mining activities. On the same day, we brought you the reports that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu came out to vow to sustain the fight against Hamas, declaring that every member of the Palestinian militant group was a dead man and will be wiped away from the surface of the earth soon. Still on Tuesday, we reported that a former group managing director of Nigerian Army Properties Limited (NAPL), Major General Umaru Mohammed, was sentenced to 7 years imprisonment by the Nigerian Army Special Court Martial on the grounds of corruption. The court also ordered the convicted senior officer to refund $2.17 million and 1.06 billion naira being amount of monies he stole back to the company's coffers. On Wednesday, we told you that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu officially approved the appointment of Mr. Ola Olukoyede, who now assumes the role of executive chairman at the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. On the same day, we reported that the European Union, the EU, came out to express its willingness to do what it can to assist Nigeria win the ongoing fight against banditry, kidnapping, and insurgency by Boko Haram, stressing that the security of the Niger Delta was key, being the country's major revenue earner. We move on to Thursday, where we brought you the reports that Mr. Mele Kyari, who is the group managing director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company NNPC Limited, surprised many people when he came out to project that Nigeria will become a net exporter of petroleum products by next year. On the same day, we reported that following his nearly 2 years of incarceration in Benin Republic, Yoruba Nation activist Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho, hailed Yoruba leaders and some traditional rulers, including former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Afenifere leader Pa Ayo Adebanjo, Professor Banji Akintoye, Noble Larat, Professor Wale Soyinka, and others over their respective roles in securing his release from Benin Republic. confirmed the conclusion of an agreement with Russia for the development of a nuclear power plant to fulfill the energy needs of its people, a significant portion of whom still lack access to electricity. On the same day, we reported that the president of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, called on the Supreme Court to dismiss an appeal by the 2023 candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, filed to nullify his election. Tinubu had, in a 42-page brief of argument filed through his team of 17 lawyers, comprising 10 senior advocates of Nigeria, called on the apex court to affirm what he termed as a well-considered decision of the Court of Appeal, which had dismissed the joint petition Atiku and his party entered against him. Finally, on Saturday, we reported that the European Union foreign ministers made a plea imploring Israel not to disrupt the provision of water, food, or electricity to Gaza. The EU's foreign policy chief stated that the European Union has also advocated for the creation of humanitarian routes for individuals seeking to leave the area. Lastly, we reported that the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory and former Governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, lashed out at the European Union, the EU, over its report on the 2023 Nigerian presidential election. Wike said the report failed to give the true position of the latest election held in the country, but created a wrong impression in the minds of the electorate, especially in Rivers State. Now that's the size of our package for this week. My name is Favor Aham. Thank you so much for watching.